Hi everyone, and welcome to RollBound 2. I am your DM, Chas, and I'm going to go down the list and have everyone introduce themselves, starting with Groove.
Good tidings. I am Groove, and I am bound to the role of Jonathan Oneros Phage.
Alrighty, Allie.
Hello, I'm Ali, and I am bound to the role of Prince Xander.
Alright, Minnow.
Hello, I am Minnow, and I am bound to the role of Vivian Deshays.
Alright, Joey.
My name is Joey, and I'm bound to the role of Jay Elwood. Forgot his last name for a second.
Alright, Dakota.
Hello everyone, my name is Dakota, and I am bound to the role of Lysel.
And last but never least, Mickey.
Hi, I'm Mickey, and I am bound to the role of Emiko.
Right, so where we last left off, you guys had just... There we go, let me turn my headset up. You guys had just taken a short rest after freeing a bunch of prisoners, making sure that they got through the teleportation circle before you got... Pretty sure you guys said that you disrupted it. Maybe not that one, actually. But I digress. You guys also had gone into another room where you had found this weird statue of this large dragon where it looked like it was a weird place of worship, and the only thing left to do after trying to let things settle down was go into the next floor.
Part of my rest cast, I'm also going to, short rest cast. Johnny, we took a little extra time, and Johnny would have also made some Phantom Steeds. And then resummoned Theron. Yeah.
Are the Phantom Steeds necessary? Are we, in a dungeon?
Actually, yeah, they would have been useful earlier, for sure. Just to, have to move around on. Does anyone else want a steed, by the way? Johnny's on
Lysel has their steed.
I'll take one because, Levi is not with us at the moment.
Okay, yeah. Anyone else want one?
I'm good, I got a broom.
Cool.
Why'd you get a broom?
You want one?
Yeah, I'll take one.
Okay, yeah. I think, I would have had time to make about 3, so that's perfect.
Vivian's had a broom since you guys went to the circus.
Damn.
It's not unreasonable that you don't remember, though, because I never remember that I fucking...
Yeah, and then because Theron is summoner variant, let's see if I get a second one. If I roll between a 1 and a 30. Please, Lord. Yes, baby. Theron and Thorab are back. Yeah, and as they're summoned, they, of course, kneel to the party and say, in Abyssal, why, hello, a pleasure to make your acquaintance again. And then as he passes by, he says, excuse me, very well. And they're going to take the vanguard for us. The 3 skeletons are back as well, and they will take up the rear with Johnny.
Did we get, a loot count of how much money we can collect from, all the gold coins in here?
I believe I did put it in loot, last time. Let me look. Yeah, 700
gold.
Yeah. I did put that in there. Yeah, as you guys, head downstairs, after re-gearing up, it's been eerily quiet over the last few hours. There has been one second.
Also, everyone has acid resistance.
Acid resistance.
Well, you have a potion of acid resistance, which lasts 1 hour. When you choose to pop that is up to you.
Do we know what kind of dragon this is supposed to be?
One that breathes acid, I
Acid.
believe.
Okay. Yeah, we'll probably pop it when if I already have acid resistance and I drink this potion, would I get acid immunity?
You get acid reflux, but it wouldn't do anything
Damn.
else.
Damn.
If someone wants my potion, they can have it, but I already have a ring of acid resistance.
How long does the potion last? An hour? Okay.
So it probably won't come up in this combat, but won't need it, so
I can also make more if we take another short rest, but, on the
Yeah.
off chance that we're going to run into a dragon.
So, as you guys go downstairs, again, it's been oddly quiet, and you've killed, I think, 25-ish Skinari since you've gotten in here. And clearly, that's not all of them. But you head downstairs, and it is quiet. You haven't heard any rushing footsteps to topple down on your position. You haven't sensed anything in passing. It has been silent, other than the, use of your magic and maybe a little bit of chit-chatting off to the side. It has been calm. And as you guys head downstairs, the first half of the Skinari stronghold was very, it's built in an underground. This looks like it used to be some sort of other, use case, maybe like a prison or maybe some kind of underground thing. This definitely is them repurposing something that is long since abandoned. Badly shaped walls that were clearly used to be cave wall that was then carved out to look a little more like brick. But generally speaking, it has been bright with purple sigils everywhere, the mark of the Skinari. Everything is hand-shapen with their sort of jagged, wicked aesthetic. But as you guys head downstairs, everything becomes much, much different. It gets a lot darker. There's not as many wall sconces or sigils flaring with light. There does seem to be this ambient sort of teal glow as you get downstairs. It looks a lot more menacing than the area upstairs. And it looks more cave-like. In fact, you can literally see the breakage in the walls where they went from using a tunnel system to then breaking down the walls and it looks like the underground area was sort of connected to a cave system and they basically broke the walls that separated this little abandoned stronghold into the cave structure, allowing them to have more space. And there's this sickly sort of teal glow that just kind of emanates in the area, a sort of magical lighting that doesn't look like it comes from a source. And as you guys are walking, you see that it still does look like a base of some sorts. You see that sometimes there's little alcoves cut out of the walls where people sit. There's even more makeshift prisons, all of them with their gates left open, with nobody inside. And at some point, the quiet maybe gets a little too concerning, and I would like everybody to make me a perception check.
And so it begins.
That's the wrong.
Oh, the way you said that, I thought you were fucking low.
No, I put it in the wrong chat.
No, not you.
Never mind.
Never mind. We got a 24, an 11, a 20, a 26, an 18, and 19. Mogged. So, everyone but Jay, I guess. Jay's too lost in the sauce. I don't know. I can't see anything through this helmet.
Jay, put the bottle down. What are you doing?
Where did this come from? I've never seen this before in my entire... He throws it away.
But you guys notice that there is up ahead and on the right-hand side, there is like another one of those alcoves that does actually have like a door built into it. You see that the door is ajar, and there is a pool of blood coming out from it. There's a lot of like twists and turns in this area. It seems like, well, not twists and turns, that's kind of a thing. This area is very uneven. And but a lot of you notice specifically the detail of like there's like through the darkness that there's like blood on the floor, and what looks like a normal light coming from within this room, like a light from a candle, like an orange sort of flickering light. And then let me actually look at this real quick. And then Lysel, you actually hear one extra thing during all this. The vastness of the cave seems to swallow this noise, but you barely hear it coming from that same room. The sound of someone like muttering something, like they're panicking. Like like you can't make out the words or even what language it's in. You just hear like a sort of panicked muttering.
I will halt everyone for a moment and send Johnny Bat up ahead to check. Who's probably very atmospheric here, probably very well suited to this environment.
Yeah, natural habitat. Do you look through Johnny Bat's senses or just send him to report back? If there's anything?
I'm looking through his senses.
Yeah, looking through Johnny Bat's senses, you send him towards this like open sort of room. And when he looks inside, for one, it is a fairly large room that is longer than it is wide. It looks like it is an armory of sorts, but it is barren. The weapon racks are empty. And on the other side of the room, you see a man who is clearly a Skinari, but he looks terrified. You also see that he is not wearing any armor. It looks like he's wearing like a padded something underneath, which is... But you notice a few things. For one, he, in the room, there is pools of blood everywhere. And some of it is coming from him. You can tell that others could not be from this one man. You also notice that he is wearing like the padded shirt that normally people wear like under armor. And his sleeves are rolled up and there are patches of skin ripped off of his body.
Damn. What the fuck's going on here?
You think of like the other Skinari you've seen, and where he is missing whole pieces of skin, is where like normally their tattoos would be. And he's also like panically writing on a piece of paper.
Yeah, can you point out on the map where this is?
Because I don't have the floor plan for the bottom floor.
Okay.
Because of how I imagined it. Yeah, sorry. I don't have a map for that just yet, just because of how the next part of the dungeon is going to be.
In
But
that
he
case,
would
looking
be
through,
he'd be about 40 feet away from you. Maybe
got it.
50.
Any other enemies on the way to him?
No.
Johnny Bat will probably scope out as far as he can and see if we have anything else to worry about down here.
The only other things that you see, the only other things that Johnny Bat sees is more scenes like this, not necessarily with a guy frantically writing in a room, but there is blood everywhere. Almost like, it literally looks like someone came through here and killed a bunch of people. There is blood splatters everywhere on the floor. No bodies, by the way. I should make that very clear. There are no bodies. But there is pools of blood all over the floor. There are some rooms where, like, the door has been, like, ruptured off of its hinges. There are, there are areas where it looks like it's been scorched by magic. And yes, I saw the message in the chat. There does look to be, like, corrosion on things. Like, anything that would be corroded by acid, like, there's, like, parts of the stone that have, like, wilted. If there's, like, a weapon dropped on the ground, it is half melted away. Even through ones that look clearly enchanted as well.
Got it. Yeah, Johnny, who seems to have a newfound calm, especially compared to their entrance, will recall Johnny Bat. And then, is there a door going into this room with the old man, or is it just a doorway?
Sorry. There is a door. It is ajar. It's not too damaged. It looks like it got, like, kicked in at some point, so it doesn't, like, properly, like, wedge into where it's supposed to be shut, which is why it's not closed. It looks like someone, like, attempted to close it, but it is broken enough where it won't close all the way. No.
Yeah, so as the man is riding in the room, unless anyone else has anything they want to do, we will approach, and Johnny, quietly, in the darkness of the hallway, you just see his eyes open up, his wild, predator-like eyes, as he stares from the hallway into the room with the man, analyzing him.
Yeah, he doesn't even seem to notice you. He, is still frantically writing on a piece of paper. He's like, muttering again, like, just like, and you see him, like, throw, he's not even using, like, a proper pen or pencil. It looks like a piece of, like charred wood from, like, a fire that he's, like, using as a pencil, which people do make that kind of stuff into, like, something to write with, but, like, it looks like he is using, like, scraps to, like, write down on this piece of paper, and he, like, throws it across the room, and he starts hastily, his fingers are shaking, and he starts folding the piece of paper, trying to do it carefully, but he's shaking so badly that he's, like, accidentally puncturing holes in the paper with, like, the tip of his thumb and ripping it as he's trying to fold it.
Let's go on in.
Yeah, Johnny will pipe up from the hallway and say, "Is that your eulogy?"
And he looks up and he, like, sees you all, and he holds up his hands and he's like, "No, please, please, I
Johnny steps into the room, flanked by the two Barrel-Guras.
And his like hands are trembling, and he like drops the note that he's holding. And he's like,
Yeah.
I know what you've been doing. I know. Please.
With no concern, Johnny will magehand grab the note and bring it over to himself, unfolding it. What does it say?
It says, it is a little hard to read, not necessarily from a lack of grammar, but because he's like, at some times we'll try to write in a straight line, it'll start veering downwards, which also makes it collide with like other sentences. And it says, I just want to go home. She's gone mad. She's killing everybody. They're killing everybody. Oh my god, hold on. I thought I was about to sneeze. Am I gonna sneeze or not? Okay, I don't think I'm gonna sneeze. I thought I was.
It's weird that you wrote that in there. Doesn't seem prescient.
She has decided that we are useless, and she has altered my mind. I don't even remember what my name is. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Johnny reads this aloud.
Xander is gonna step in with the fucking wand drawn and point it at the guy.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know where I am.
Do you remember the unimaginable suffering that you helped put upon people whose only crime was being born different?
No.
Do you remember that part?
The only thing I remember is a woman with an axe and using the fine blade of it to rip pieces of my skin off.
Does it seem like this person is under like a modify memory spell or something like that?
Go ahead and make me an Arcana check.
It's actually quite good. That's a 22.
It definitely does look like he is under the effects of something like that or very similar. You also see, with that really good roll, you also notice that there's something weird about his eyes. I don't know how to describe it other than, like, they don't... For one, the, like, edges of his eyes, like, his eyelids are really, really red, almost like they are irritated by something. And I can't just... The best way I can describe this is it doesn't really look like his eyes aren't right. Which is also sometimes a visual indicator of other, like, altering magic to someone's psyche, memory, emotions.
To be clear, does this seem like something that can be, like, dispel magic? Or is this more of a curse?
You think maybe, you could use dispel magic on it.
Is there any way I can confirm that before I waste a third level slot?
Yeah, you think that using a dispel magic, you don't think that this is a curse. Sorry, I said that a bit too ambiguously.
Hell yeah. Groove, you made those scrolls, right?
No.
Oh shit.
Don't think we, No, there was something we discussed.
Alright, well, then I'll just hit it with a dispel magic.
Yeah, you, the individual, like, seizes for a second, thinking that you're doing something, like, worse. But as the dispel, magic wears off, you also, when doing this, dispel an illusion that was placed over him that had a slightly higher DC to discover, and discover that half of his body is covered head to toe with acid burns. And it was covered up with magic. Particularly on the side with the most pieces of skin missing.
How about now? How's your memory doing?
And he's like, you see him like looking at the burns on his body and trying not to panic. And he said,
Hey now. Xander, like, puts the wand on his neck and, like, tilts his chin up so he's, like, looking at Xander. You have bigger problems.
Xander is flanked by 2 burly Barlguras.
She was trying to kill me because I betrayed them.
You betrayed them? How so?
I sent a letter to the queen.
To the queen? I see. And what did that letter say?
I told them where they were gonna go hide if they escaped.
Where? Where?
He says they were gonna flee to start another stronghold in the Fey-Made Mountains if someone found this place. And then he, like, flinches.
Xander, at this point, his eyes flare up with green fire, and he just yells, "Where?" Xander snaps his fingers, and a map appears in front of this individual.
Let me... I can... Oh shit, do I have the new map up? Fuck, why don't I? Oh, it's right there. Oh, there's a here on here. Get out of here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't do that. There we go. Screenshot. Yoink. Oh, where did my screenshot go? Okay, hold on. Timer. 3-second delay. Back in Tabletop Simulator. Bonk. Yeah, and he... I'll put it in maps. He circles somewhere in like the middle, and he says they haven't started it yet, but there's a weird cave system in there that changes, and if anyone found out about the operations here, they were gonna go there, and so I told somebody.
Is that right? Well then, congratulations. We won't torture you before we kill you.
Xander, no!
2 Barlguras about to, seemingly on cue, about to rip into him. Stop dead in their tracks as Sir J. Elwood interjects.
Do you object?
The hatred and malice in this man's heart has been replaced in fear. Were we to kill him after he's been cooperative, we'd be no better than they.
We'd be no better than the people who skin other people and sell their parts for money.
Wait,
Yeah,
I have a
the
clarifying... Sorry.
Sorry,
up?
Joey, what'd you say?
Yes, we would be no better than the monsters that kill innocents who are begging for their lives. This man is clearly trying to ensure that this doesn't happen to anyone else. If we are to kill him, after he has so willingly given up everything, while he is overwhelmed with pain and despair, then yes, I see how that is no different.
Very well,
so-
Sir Elwood. Nay, we need no discussion. You need not participate in the cleansing of this evil. I shall gladly accept such a title from you, if it serves in the freedom of this world. Have you any more hang-ups?
You there.
Me?
Yes, you.
Yes, sir.
I am about to do you a great service, so I suggest that you repay one in kind.
I'm going to, At this point, I think Xander is going to turn and point the wand at Jay and say, Elwood, you know he has to die. You know they all have to die.
Has there not been enough bloodshed, Prince Xander?
Nay!
No, there hasn't.
There has not been.
We are about to go fight a dragon in the depths of its lair, and you are willing to waste a valuable spell on a
Worry not, Sir
already
Elwood.
tortured
You will
soul?
waste nothing.
Camilla steps forward, who's still with you, and says, Xander, he surrendered.
Do you think they would have surrendered? Any of them? Do you think they would have given it a fucking thought, if not for how in danger their lives are? I don't care that he surrendered.
He sent a signed and sealed letter to the authority of this land, and as such he should turn himself into her, so that she might deal with it, not us.
He has done well, and to reward him his death will be quick and merciful. He deserves no more than this. Would you say different of the Skinari merchants, who killed none, and yet we still slaughtered as they slept?
But they...
No, Sir Elwood. Your morality does not begin with your sentiments. If you wish to turn your head, then do so. I will complete this task.
Those merchants did not for a second doubt that what they were doing was wrong. They wandered the land in search of buyers. They were the ones that had decided that it was okay to do so. This man is clearly trying as much as he can to prevent what has already happened.
Johnny's lips curl into a smile. Do you know that, Sir Elwood? Does the flavor of dream sit heavy upon your tongue? How do you know with certainty those Skinari merchants never felt any regret? That they didn't think themselves merely survivors in this world? Since the very beginning, since the day I was born, and since I have traveled with you, I have killed, I have cleansed evil from this world, and yet, now, with a single, fully senescent Skinari, you draw the line? Nay, I am so grateful for the upbringing you have given me, and for that purpose, I will turn evil if you cannot. Or nothing will change.
What is going to make everything change is this first step.
Very well. I'm going to set my borrow guras upon the man.
Emika's gonna stand by Jay and attack if the barracudas they were close. I do have a question.
I have an answer.
So we dispelled. What exactly did we dispel from this man?
So there was one, he had a spell on him that took away his memories. So he had no idea where he was, what he was doing. or why he was there. And then also there was an illusion over his body to hide specifically the acid wounds.
Okay, how do we know how effective the spell was that was taking away his memories? Like, was he always under, like, kind of a control spell, or was he just, like, at the end, he was, like, because he was being, like, when he got unconscious, they were like, fuck you, we're gonna make you stay, kind of thing.
It's hard to say. It seems that after the spell was removed, he was aware that he was a Skinari and what they do. He was also aware that he also stated that he believes that whatever happened to him because he betrayed them by telling the authorities what their plans were via sending it to the Queen of Viron.
But yeah, Emiko is gonna stand by Jay and hold her chain sickles out.
Cool. I'm going to subtle spell a stone shape and separate our side of the room from their side of the room.
Yeah, unless anyone has anything they really want to say, Johnny will. If anyone wants to add to the discussion, please. But otherwise, Johnny is pretty resolute on attacking this guy with Barlguras. So any
I believe Xander just rock blocked us, so I don't think we have much of a say.
Yeah, fair enough.
The only thing I'll say is that
wait,
maybe
I have a fucking hammer. Never mind.
Oh, hold on.
Golf bag,
we're really
motherfuckers.
standing.
Well, Johnny and Xander are actually with the man, with the two Barlguras. The rest of the party
as was Vivian.
would still be in
examining
the hallway.
The only thing Vivian's going to do is she is going to see Xander pointing the wand, and she's just going to put her hand on the wand and push it down, and just shake her head, but does not stop anyone.
Okay, yeah. Do I have full enthusiastic consent to go through with my action here from my party?
Hold on. Xander, this isn't right. You know that. Your hatred for the Skinari is eating you alive. We talked about this a long time ago. You're getting lost in this revenge.
I will gladly lose myself if it means nobody else has to be taken from their families.
Xander.
For profit.
Thank you, Xander. You truly are among my dearest friends.
And go ahead and make those attack rolls, Groove.
Oh, fuck. What? No.
Hell yeah.
I have 2 bites? Yeah, alright, it's okay. I have the other mark row.
I love hearing "oh no" when I want somebody to miss.
You gotta let sorry. We're gonna be held in suspense for just a moment. Here, I can probably... Oh no, here, I can just do... Oh no, okay. No, I have 2 bites. Okay, 23 to hit for 11 damage, 22 to hit for 6 damage, 18 to hit for 8 damage,
That would
11 to
kill
hit for 7 damage. Okay, yeah, the Barlguras, I think they would grab both of his arms, and before he has a moment to protest, the other one would just... one of them will bite his head off, other one will punch through his ribcage. It's a very brutal yet very quick death. And... he's dead. There is a moment of silence in the room, aside from his dripping blood from the torso. And Johnny puts a hand on Xander's shoulder. We are not done yet. We must travel immediately to the Fey-made mountains. And
Let's make sure
Johnny-
we get all the stragglers here first.
You hear
Certainly.
a very angered Camelus, because the wall doesn't block any, like, sound, I don't think, right?
I don't think so.
I mean, it's a stone wall.
Yeah.
How much? Well, how thick is it? It's only like a couple inches, right?
Enough to fill a 10-foot cube.
Oh shit. Okay, that's fucking steep. I did not.
Or sorry, no, it's a 5-foot cube. Excuse me. I forgot I used a subtle spell instead of twin spell this time.
Towards Johnny, you hear a very angry Camelus. You fucking lunatic! He said they hadn't even gone there yet! What are you doing to my fiancé? And he storms out of the room.
Thank you, Xander. As you said, a genie's pact is absolute. Once this task is done, please do as you wish. But until then, I am so grateful to have you with me on this.
This isn't fucking about you, Johnny. And Xander is gonna leave the room.
Very true. Johnny will follow with the Barbaras.
Does them leaving the room put them closer to the dragon? Because I thought we were on the other side.
You guys are on the side you guys are on the side of the room that has, like, the entrance to the room. So basically, everyone leaving now is heading...
So we are where we just came from. They are on the other side of the portal. Or threshold doors, sorry. I've been playing a lot of Dragon Quest.
Well, so here, I'll make a... Go to my...
Where we are in tabletop is not where we are.
I know that.
Okay.
There's like a statue there and shit.
I just wanted to clarify.
Yeah,
for sure.
Let me delete these things real quick. I will draw a diagram. Just because, again, a lot of the stuff leading up to the fight was more narrative anyway. So let me lay it out. So you have this, like, long room. Can the fucking notification go away? There we go. Guy was right here. Johnny and Xander and Vivian and the Vulgaras walked up to him. To stop them from being interrupted, Xander put up a wall, like, right here. And then after everything and then everyone else was on this side, the door to the room is right here. So then after that was done and the guy got killed, everyone just looped back around to leave.
So I'm just gonna make sure I have this right.
Yeah,
okay, I see. So this square over here, this is the entrance to the room. They are currently at the proverbial exit.
They are on the other side of the room. There was no, like, walkway over here, so basically what happened is after this was done, everyone is just now going to leave out the original entrance, because this is just a room that was carved out of, like, the weird cave hallway thing. So, like, everyone's going to leave unless anyone, like, stops them to continue the conversation.
So the stone wall drops and they exit. That's what I'm understanding. Gotcha. I guess as people start to file out, Jay, who has confided in all of the silver lining about various many things, including his own path of vengeance, is going to see Vivian and Camelus walk out while Johnny and Xander are talking amongst themselves.
Vivian didn't walk out, to be clear.
Oh, I thought you did walk. Oh no, you just held the wand down. Never mind. Once there has been a bit of silence, once each Johnny and Xander have said their piece to one another, and Xander begins to storm out, Jay is going to say, I would never have picked him over you. But we could have had both.
You need not betray yourself, Sir J. Elwood. Avert your eyes.
I think Xander actually, at this point, you know, tears are kind of welled up, and he just wheels around at Jay, like a pissed off expression on his face, and he just asks, "What are we talking about? This organization skins and murders people to sell their organs on a fucking black market. Why is it that the second they get scared and what they grow a conscience that they just get away with everything?"
They don't.
Of course.
I would have had him sent
he
to the
would fucking
nearest jail.
surrender. That is not good enough, and you know it. What, he just gets to live the rest of his life behind bars while those people never get to come home?
Nay.
The reason that he is allowed that asylum is because he has betrayed his evil brethren. The second that he shows us any of their plans, he tells us that he does not want to be with them. They have tortured this man. They have burned him. He has dragon acid on his arms. Yes, he gets to be behind bars and he gets to rot away. That much he is allowed. It is
That's
everyone else that continues to berate and kill and murder and sell and skin. They are the ones who get to die. He is the one who lives. At least he could have been. Instead, we use demonic forces to bash and destroy. This is not
Precisely, Sir
the
Elwood,
silver lining to go
precisely
on the
you
dark
understand.
cloud.
In time, all evil, all that uses demons, all that levies the suffering of others to their own ends shall fall.
And do you
Fuck's
truly
sake.
believe that there is not a single evil soul worthy of redemption?
Nay, there is not.
And if not in redemption, imprisonment.
Nay, there is not.
Then we have very different ideas of what is and is not evil.
I don't fucking get it, Jay. Help me understand. We've gotten to a point in our fucking careers now where we step into a room full of these bastards and they don't stand a fucking chance. And you've never had a problem before.
Because not a single one of them has laid down their arms. Not a
And
single
somebody
one of them
did.
has. Not a
Was
single
asleep,
one of.
Sir Elwood. We captured the other one. Have you forgotten so soon? Perhaps before then my heart wavered, if you recall, but after that I fully and completely understood. You showed me the light, and as my dearest friend, I will not hold it against you if your heart wavers.
Johnny's right. We killed that guy in his fucking sleep. We didn't even give him a chance. He wasn't even a fighter. And you had no problem then.
So it was not under the
Perhaps-
impression that he was going to give us the keys to every plan that we knew in the immediate area.
So
he woke
what
up,
if they...
He would have been. If he woke up, he would have been another combatant. There is a difference
So-
between being safe and being merciful.
I want to be very fucking clear here. What you're suggesting is that they can bribe us with information to get imprisoned instead of killed.
I think
That's not what he's saying.
incredibly reductive of what has happened here today.
I'm
This man
trying
cannot-
to understand. That is the only thing he did differently.
He said that he'd sold them out before we even got here. You think he
Do you
sent a
think
letter
he
to
sold
the...
them out because he had a conscience, or do you think he got scared that somebody was going to come kill him?
Do you think that they thought that anyone knew about where they were? Xander, he surrendered before we even got here, before any of you started doing what you were doing. He doesn't know who you are.
I also don't know that he was telling the truth, to be fair.
Let's take a
But you-
second here.
Did you even give
I
him...
would like
did you even-
everyone, Camelus, please. Let's take a second here. What is happening here is not the end of a single Skinari murderer. What is happening here is the end of Xander as we know him. That is what people are afraid of. I, for one, understand where Camillus and Sir Elwood are coming from. At the same time, I am a believer that there is nothing more dangerous than a man willing to do anything that is scared and in a corner. I am also a believer that we cannot leave things to other people, that when we are here, we make them our problem. That is not the issue that we are currently discussing. The issue that we are discussing is the fact that you are, even by your own admission, willing to raise arms against your own friends, willing to throw away everything, willing to throw away your relationship with Camillus, with Emiko, with the rest of us. I don't give a shit about anything that is happening down here. I don't give a shit about what is happening to these people. But I do care when I see a good man throw away everything. You say that it's not good enough that he rots away because the dead care that much? The dead have nothing to say. There is no point to justice. All there is what we can do now and what we can do later. And what I need you to do is to take a moment to step back and to think, who are you going to be tomorrow when all the blood is dried up and all the dust is settled? I'm not asking you to stow your vengeance. I'm not asking you to choose mercy. I am asking you to choose us and to choose yourself. And if that is not something that you can do right now, then at the very least you can trust me. Do you understand? Now, Prince Xander, my friend.
I do. And I'm sorry.
It's alright. Do not raise your wand at any of us again. That's not a euphemism, despite how it sounds. All the same, we need to keep moving. We can talk about this later, but there's danger ahead, and I need everyone to sharpen up. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Very well.
Vivian,
Yes, Sir Elwood?
thank you.
No need to thank me for doing my job. She adjusts the hat, sits up on the broom, and we get going.
Yeah, and as the echoing of the drops of blood in the hallway and as they fade behind you as you go further into the cave, and there's further evidence of a rampage through this place. Again, no bodies, but pools of blood and caved in doors and empty rooms that clearly used to have a purpose. There are no other survivors. And as you guys continue forward, you come into an area that looks a little different than the others. It opens up into an area that's clearly been mined away to form more of like a circular room with like a better purpose. And you see it has a bunch of cells on the outer sides of it. Most of them are open, but they look a lot different than the others. Exceedingly different. The bars have wards on them. Again, like a sickly teal in color. There is a sort of like magical glow to them that is very faint. It seems like because the cells are not closed that the magic has sort of subsided, like it doesn't need to be as powerful when whoever is meant to be kept inside is not there. And you also notice that on the floors of all of the cells there are blindfolds and weird little padded like sacks that are also part of manacles that you can tell are specifically for mage confinement. There are special types of manacles that cover the fingers and force the hands into a fist. so that way individuals cannot perform somatic gestures for spells.
If possible, I would love to grab those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
Those are incredibly useful to have on hand.
Yeah, there are 5 pairs in total.
Yoink.
And you also notice that there is on the far side of this room, next to one of the cells, before the hallway just continues, like this, the hallway kind of like, well, the walkway of the cave, the general natural structure of it does just keep going forward. However, off to the right-hand side, there is in comparison to every other one, a weirdly reinforced door. It has wards all the fuck over it that are glowing very brightly. It's the only door that hasn't been destroyed. And it is closed.
Do we have time for an identify on that?
I mean, again, there have been
Asking the group.
Okay, I was just making sure. There have been no immediate
Yeah, sorry,
threats.
super quick.
Yeah, the borrowed Guru timer is counting down, but I think we probably have time, yeah? Yeah, I'll ritual cast Identify on that.
While he's performing the ritual, because Jay is kind of in the mindset that, like, okay, this is the door. We're fucking casting magic on this door. There's no way this isn't the door. So he's going to kind of like turn to the rest of the silver lining.
Anybody still injured? Anybody need to be topped up?
Lexel pulls out the potion of acid resistance and chugs it.
Squire, he will do the same.
Sander does too.
Who's casting?
I will.
What we casting?
I'll put the casting in. I'm gonna wait until we know for sure.
It should be someone that's probably not going to get hit, or someone that can tank a con save.
Yeah, but
That's true.
did we take a full rest, or did we only take a short rest?
We took a short rest. I can cast it.
Let me put the recommendation as to what we should cast in there. What you actually decide to do, that's entirely up to you.
I mean, I'm just gonna use the modes we've been using.
I'm just saying, we're about to fight a dragon. It might be nice to have a D8 to saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
Valid.
The damage will build up quick, even with resistance.
I would drop the duration when you take damage. As nice as that is, I feel like the radiant damage on top of all damage is nice.
True, yeah.
But the second two, I think, makes sense.
So let me... I'll put my modes in chat then.
And then this is a good time to remember, do we have a bonus to saving throws while we're next to Jay, or is that not what he is?
+3.
Okay. I will put a little +3 reminder if I'm close to Jay, but I don't think I'm going to be close to Jay for most of this.
Yo, you need
that's-
higher charisma.
That's the modes I'm choosing.
Yeah, is there anything else, because I know since it takes 10 minutes, is there anything else you want to do or say to each other in that time?
I would also like to mention for the Silver Starlight spell, it might be better to have the reflect damage because that gives us another time to trigger the extra temporary hit points. It's just a thought.
Yeah, but doing radiant damage is probably better.
That extra 2d8 radiant damage is what's going to help us burn this thing down.
Fair enough.
Because I've got Magic Missile and Scorching Ray, Viv's got Scorching Ray, Johnny's got Magic Missile. I mean, we can do some serious fucking damage.
Ooh, yeah. Oh my god, each ray, each dart counts as its own fucking source. That's insane.
Yep.
Jesus. Alright.
Question for DM: if I take, we already discussed that it probably doesn't stack, but I just want to make sure because it's cool. I have a ring of acid resistance. If I take that potion on top of it, can I get immunity?
No, you would need, because the acid, basically they match each other, they wouldn't add to each other.
Okay, and then is this dragon going to be immune to acid damage before we even start dealing out damage?
Oh, I don't know if we get that much. Yeah.
Shockingly, no.
Okay.
I have to go grab my phone real quick so I can look at something.
I got 30 more points of lay on hands. Who needs it?
We did just rest, so I don't think anyone needs it right now.
Yeah, I'm miraculously at full.
It's not probably going to come in handy at all, but just in case if you guys ever need 4 extra temporary HP, Jay, Lysel, Xander, and Vivian all have a cookie. If you eat it as a bonus action, you get 4 temporary HP.
Thank you, Mickey.
Since we're not going to be getting temporary HP anyways, Lysel's just going to... Wait, are we?
Yeah, we still
I
are.
think so.
When you deal damage, you get it.
But just in case you ever fucking need it, it's there.
Yeah.
Like, I know a lot of people also have ways to get extra
Very serious
HP.
question. Very serious question for that. What kind of cookie?
Peanut butter.
Oh,
Hell
yeah.
Hell yeah.
As a person
Killing
that is
Vivian.
allergic to nuts but not peanuts, every time I have peanut butter, I'm like, fuck you, God.
Sorry. That's not the map.
I have a question that's not involved in any of this, and I don't remember when I got it. But, do you remember that, the witch plant?
The witch plant seed?
Yeah.
You got it in you got it in the last dungeon, in the, gauntlet.
So it's probably not even close to being, like...
No, it's sprouting. It makes weird noises sometimes, but that's probably normal.
Cool.
Yeah, true.
Oh.
And I also want to activate my, wait, how much speed do you have, Jay?
Right now?
Yeah.
50.
100 on the steed.
That is true. I have what kind of steed is it? Is it a Pegasus?
Oh, Phantom Steed.
Phantom steed? Oh, it's just a horse. Okay. So yeah, I have 100 movement speed right now.
Okay, I will,
Not to put a finer point on it, but the steed does benefit from your fucking aura.
I'm gonna activate my boots of speed before we go in there.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself because I have no reason not to.
What is there anything gonna be, for, like, Aether? Are we worried about the Aether shit?
The what? Like Aether sickness?
Yeah.
You guys should hope that I never adversarially use Aether sickness against you.
Because we have the potion of Aetheric, fortitude, so...
What the fuck does that do?
What does that do?
Whenever a creature attempts to suppress your Aether, or Aether on anything you kill, you get a +10 to any checks made to resist this effect for 8 hours.
Oh, yeah.
And hey, here's the thing. That doesn't tell me what that means, but it does tell me what it means.
Oh yeah, it is to resist getting... I think that was because you guys were going to go to license, and license for people that have never been there before can give you Aether sickness, which is why you guys spent 2 days in the hospital.
I did get a double spell slot back.
What the fuck? Oh, okay.
I'm using my final 2nd level spell slot before combat starts to apply one last warding bond.
Do we have an extra potion for you to take? Or do we use both of the supreme potions that we just got?
We used them.
Okay.
Yeah, use both of them.
The mana potions.
Oh, got it.
My
like,
2nd level spells are basically just for warding bond. The rest of them kind of suck, and I don't think I would use them mid fight. They would be like that's like an out of combat level for me.
Well, I was just thinking for smites. That's like.
Oh, that's true.
That's why I was like.
I have 1 level left of the other 2 levels that I can cast, first and third.
I popped the Blossom Wafer during our short rest, so I got all of my spell slots back.
Damn.
Why do I have 6 silver knives?
You
You found a set?
I guess.
Dog, this is set for 49. None of us fucking know.
That
I
is
don't
true.
remember where we got anything.
Me spending the last 2 weeks telling people that unless something goes horrifically wrong, this is considered just above the midpoint of the campaign. Anyway, you guys remember that for RollBound 1, this is 3 sessions away from it ending? No, not even. One session away from it ending? 1 session away from it ending.
Fight a dragon.
So when
Is this the first time we've ever? I need a litmus test for everybody here. Is this the first time anyone's ever fought a dungeon or ever fought a dragon inside of a dungeon?
No, I don't believe I've ever fought a dragon inside of a dungeon.
I think we have.
Okay, so technically, in a weird way, Lozano's perfect form was draconic in nature. You could argue it wasn't because fucking look at that motherfucker. He was made out of
that
teeth
was
and
Resident
ink.
Evil type shit though. That doesn't count.
And then you guys also did do the thing. Well, you technically didn't fight it that much. The 2 dragons in the Gauntlet dungeon for the balance trial.
Oh, that's right.
You guys fought him for 2 seconds.
I attempted actively to choose not to fight them because I was like, that seems like a terrible idea.
I mean,
Anybody who played in Theros also fought a dragon in a dungeon, I believe.
I see.
I have no memory of this.
We were in the underworld and fought a dragon.
What's a magic beam?
I thought you meant in character.
Nope, just in general. I wasn't sure.
Oh no. Oh, and we also.
I want to fight it. I want to fight the dragon.
Oh, hold
You
on.
look
You guys
over,
are
Johnny's
literally...
been casting Identify for so long that he is dead. He has died of old age and withered
Wait,
away. He's a pile of dust on the floor.
Emiko, what's a magic beam?
Before you do that, Emiko's gonna hold out a bag of candies and just be like, I think we should take one for good luck and after that shitty fight.
Johnny takes one. He is
Does it do
restored to
anything?
full youth.
We'll take a bean, I guess.
Through candy.
Yeah, sure. That's all.
Not
Is
a bad
that-
idea.
Is that the jelly beans from the Halloween one shot?
I don't remember the Halloween one shot, but it's it was a candy shop that the candies did random effects, and I just grabbed a whole bunch of them and shoved them in one bag and mixed them up.
Oh yeah, that was at the carnival.
Yeah.
Oh, so are we gonna sprout bunny ears and shit?
Oh shit! Yeah, you just gave us Skittles and M&Ms.
Yeah, pretty much. So everyone
Bean
takes
Boozled
one, and we're
Magic
gonna have a random magical effect happen. I thought it would be fun to go in with.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
That's good, yeah.
Vulnerability to acid, weirdly enough.
No,
That would be random, wouldn't it?
I would take a road trip to go back to Oklahoma to beat Chas up.
Why wait when they can come to you?
Is this tiny ass room supposed to be the room to fight the dragon in?
No, this
No,
is
it's
the top
table
level
over
of
here, I'll
the.
ping.
This is the top level of the dungeon. I didn't make a mini map like this, quote unquote mini map, for the second level because it was gonna be mostly narrative stuff and not 7 combat rooms.
Can you make a square or a circle, and we can do that, or do you have a map for the boss fight?
I have a map for the boss fight. That's why it's
Okay.
upside down.
The big giant board.
Okay.
That's why it's upside down
Oh
because
my
I
God.
no
Oh,
spoilers.
I was worried you're going to be playing on the giant board, and I was like, did Chas really put a 300 by 600 foot rectangle in front of
Yeah.
me?
And we're gonna need every goddamn square of it too.
But when the identify resolves, you find out that this door has 3 stacked glyphs of warding on it. One of them that triggers when someone tries to lockpick it. It sprays them with acid. You also know that this acid overcomes immunity to acid, specifically.
Ooh.
Also, the second glyph of warding activates if someone with the incorrect mana signature tries to unlock it with a key.
Whoa. This sounds like a job for Jim, the unseen servant.
And when that glyph goes off, it casts a modified version of the spell Bubble Blast on them that does acid damage instead of bludgeoning damage, and it will restrain them. And then the third glyph of warding basically acts as an alarm spell for if any of the other two glyphs trigger.
Oh,
Blow up the door.
That's a very involved door.
I could try and dispel Son of One. Do we need to dispel each word individually, or is it one big dispel?
It would be... The two that deal acid damage are kind of like a 2-in-1 special, but the one that acts as an alarm and the other two are separate, so that would be like 2 dispels.
Well, if we just dispel the acid damage glyphs, then the third glyph can't activate because the other two glyphs don't exist to trigger anymore.
True.
And besides, we don't really care if the alarm goes off. No one's here besides the dragon.
I mean, that's true. I think we are kind of just going in guns a-blazing anyways, which is why we're buffing up outside the boss room, but...
That is some immaculate logic, though, Joe. I really like that.
Yeah.
I'll drop a third level spell. Does anyone want to bless me in case I got to roll for it?
I will give you a guidance, because I haven't cast Silver Starlight yet.
Yeah, I do need a check for that.
Got it. What am I trying to hit?
25.
Also,
I don't think it's possible.
since I also have Dispel Magic, if I burn a sorcery point here, can I give her advantage?
I'll allow it.
Hell yeah.
You also are trying to beat a 15.
That's fine. I got a 20.
Woo!
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so you dispel the top 2 and you literally see the glyphs melt away and you hear like a sizzle as they hit the floor.
That's some funky ass magic.
Yes, I should do that. What are you doing over there? Oh, there's a box. Okay, I understand. And do you guys try to... I don't know if any of you are like thieves' tool carriers or if you're just gonna try to break the door after you've disabled the glyphs.
Actually, Johnny's really good at picking locks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can pick locks.
I just feel that, like,
guidance.
every other time you guys have been like, we could pick the lock. Jay, kick the door down.
Jarvis, break the hinges.
We have the element of surprise. Why not keep it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Do one or the other.
Yeah, go ahead and make a check with some thieves' tools.
It's just a straight dex, right?
I believe so, yes.
Dex plus proficiency.
Yeah, true.
Because you're an artist.
Just to reiterate, a question that Emiko asked earlier, or rather that Mickey asked earlier, was that a character? Do we have any leftover mana potions?
No, we don't.
No.
Let's all drink one of the better potions to get a 3rd level spell slot back.
All good, just making sure. I have 1 3rd level spell slot left. I wanted to not accidentally use it on a smite if somebody dies.
Anyone guiding me? Anyone want to give me a pat on the shoulder?
I gave you guidance.
Thank you. Does a 19 succeed?
A 19 will not succeed.
Okay, I'm going to Dream Sift, another D8. Does a 26 succeed?
A 26 will succeed. Your DC was 25.
Nice. Yeah, and halfway through, Johnny vomits up an entirely different tool and inserts it in. Starts going at it with his teeth. Yeah.
To add suspense, I'm gonna type in your random effects real quick before telling you it's on the other side of this door.
Let's go.
What if chess hits enter and every single random effect is you gain extra penis?
Permanent.
Oh my god, Lysol has a dragon tail. That's crazy.
I have 2 extra tails! I gain power!
Johnny's
You have
actually a
2
cowboy
extra
now.
bubbles. Damn, Xander's.
I'm surrounded by sparkles.
I get another +5 to my movement speed.
Yeah.
I just can't stop winning.
Fucking by the end of this, Joey's gonna be playing as fucking Barry Allen in full
Yeah.
plate.
God.
Under Vivian's hat, there is a commotion as she grows a pair of ears, and the crab Howie and the gecko Tyler are pushed around.
Oh, they're bunny ears. Oh, that's so cute.
They are also wider than her body. Like her
Can you hum a
fucking
little ditty for us?
Vivian,
You
when
actually, you have the bunny ears that like droop down instead of spike up, and it literally looks like you have like an extra set of pigtails go like a set of pigtails
I
going
look
down
like
your back.
Hatsune Miku.
Vivian,
Yeah, but you're
everyone got,
But right now you're Gobsune Miku.
like how everyone
Sure.
got visual effects except Jay, who only got 5 feet of it.
No. I have
Vibrating.
my thing is an audible effect. The Green Hill Zone theme is playing in the background. From the original Sonic the Hedgehog.
I was picturing Jay just growing a white Michael Jackson hat,
Oh, here, you know what?
like on the helmet, and that's what's giving him the movement speed, is he can moonwalk.
What I really like about
Like
this
fucking
is that I'm
Dante.
the only
Yeah.
generation. So the rest of you, I
Oh,
assume
fuck.
this is permanent.
I remember, no, the bean itself has like a closet out time.
I don't have a time outlet on the beans.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
Everything-
this shit is permanent.
No, everything lasts for 28 hours. It's just because the Vivian's had like a slight mechanic thing to it. My brain like wrote it out better.
Dude, imagine if mine was permanent. I just gained 200 years of my life.
Yeah,
I
actually,
wish
it
mine was
aged
permanent.
you.
It's
That'd be really funny.
Badass.
That's gonna be really funny when you get to fucking 700 years old and you just have 9 tails.
And everyone
People are
thinks
like,
you're
oh my
a
god,
god.
this bitch is a god, what the hell? And then you get a 10th tail the next year and they're like, holy shit!
Ah! Start fucking
No,
screaming.
guys, these ones aren't real. They're not real. They're not real.
I mean, that was literally the like part of the backstory for my Kitsune character Skirlaika is that when he was trapped in the Feywild, he got an extra tail, and so he had like 7 instead of 6, because Kitsune at max typically have like they end off at 6, and so everyone was like, he has 7 tails, and he was like, oh no, it's not like it's not like that, you don't get it. That was like half of the joke. But
This is a diabolical amount of reactions.
you open up, you get the door open, and it like swings open like very heavily, and you see that the room before you extends out, and is also kind of like there is a shit ton of just like stuff in here. You see that there's for one some items that are clearly Skinari merchandise, except instead of being laid around like they're an adventurer's, like, equipment, they are on plaques on the wall. And you see that there are, like, papers spread about, like, on a table. You see that there is a little, like, place that is clearly meant for, like, a weapon to be held, and it's not there. And you also get this, like, horrible, like, smell that comes to, like, your nose, and you see that piled up in the, like, corner of this, I guess you could call it an office, is a bunch of heads.
Skinari heads, or, like, penis heads, or what?
Skinari heads. Some of them with hoods or helmets still attached. And you also see that, like, the table is, like, covered in papers that are strewn about. There's, like, a map that is open, and, like, there's, like, a weight used to, like, keep it open. There's a spot circled on the Fey-Made Mountains. You also see that on some parts of the walls, they're faded, like they weren't written in a material that would, like, last long. But you see that, like, madly scrawled on the walls is, like, the writings, like, I will serve my queen, I will serve my queen, I will serve my queen. I will, like, that sort of thing. Like, like, the, things like the collector knows all, and just mad scrawlings all over the wall. And you also see that on the table there are, profiles of seers. And, you guys see that there's, like, writing about them, and that on one of them there's, like, a giant X over the profile in what you can only assume is blood, and underneath it, written in actual ink, is the word escaped. Do any of you speak Draconic? Pretty sure one of you does.
Definitely one of us. Yeah.
Pretty sure one of you does. Well, it's the word escaped in Draconic. And it is the word escaped in Draconic, and it's under the profile, and you actually recognize the name, which I will not find it fast enough. I'm not going to go through my notes for 10 minutes to figure out which part of my app I stored this information is, but it's the seer that you guys helped escape a few weeks ago from
Senia?
Yes, thank you. That's really sad that I didn't remember that, because Senia is basically like naming somebody. It's like a religious honoring name. Oops. Because Sen, and yeah, I'm stupid actually. But and then you see underneath that profile, you see another one of another seer of Sen, and written on it, also in Draconic, says, "Good enough."
That's cool.
Yeah, we will take all of this. And the guy, they left recently, didn't they?
How do you mean? Oh,
Or the Fey-Made Mountains?
Well,
that guy was like
They haven't.
That guy was like fresh.
They haven't left. He did tell you, like, they haven't even started the base of operations. They were plotting to, in case this place got discovered, but they had no way to know before this attack that you guys had found their base. So this was
Understood.
like so basically the Fey-Made Mountains, like, potential new stronghold in that weird wacky cave was like if things go to shit, this is where we're moving, but they haven't done it yet.
Got it. Understood. Yeah, we'll take everything we can. Anything else interesting in here?
There is one thing that I have specifically saved for last. Above the heads, there is a, it looks like a tooth, like a giant fang, stabbed into the wall, and it pierces through the stone with a piece of parchment that is dripping with blood on the bottom of it, dangling above the heads. And, also, alongside pinning like a piece of paper to the wall, there's also a little thing, like it looks like a corded necklace, but not really. It's kind of like a weird metal ornament dangling off of a like cord. But the piece of paper written in blood says, "Come forth." Come forth, pretenders, is what it says.
Don't gotta tell me twice.
What?
Let's, if there's nothing else in this room, then yeah, we'll continue.
Who came first, second, and third?
Do you grab the little thing hanging off of the little, I guess, ornament dangling off the cord?
I'll mage hand it, I suppose. Let's get back, though. Back up, and then...
Excellent. And it seems almost as if, like, when it comes into your possession, you hear a noise coming from further within the, like, actual, like, chamber. You hear, like, the sound of, like... It sounds like when, like, a magical, like, force or shield, like, disperses. Like a wow, like a... I don't know how to describe this word. Any other day I would have this word, but I can't find it. But, like... It's fine.
Understood. Does this trinket seem magical in any way?
It does. Make me an Arcana check. You don't have to take the 10 minutes to cast Identify again.
Yeah. 18? Do I pass?
Yes. This little trinket is a magical key.
Key to my heart, or what?
You imagine you can tell that the, like, trinket part of it, it kind of looks like it's not a snowflake, but that's the closest thing I could describe it in shape. It's, like, kind of like a cross between, like, a snowflake and, like, a cog. Like a gear type shape. It's just, like, a magical symbol, likely. And the material is very fragile. And you know that there are, like, basically, like, magic, like, sigils that are, like, physical, and then if you, like, crush them over something because they're very fragile, it'll, like, undo a magic effect that it is bound to. People will do this for, like, force, like, fields, like force fields or magical barriers where they are intended to only be up for a certain amount of time, or they, like, want someone to get through it. They will make a rune, basically, that you can, like, crush over it, and it'll make the field go down without having to, like, do all the extra shit, like dispel or a disintegrate if it's that fucking crazy.
Understood. Yeah. Carefully putting it away. Johnny will take his place at the back of the line, and we will continue.
Alrighty. And as you guys press on, as you walk forward, you start to hear the sounds of, like, whispering, something like a chant. And as you move forward, you can see this blue, sickening light coming from further down the corridor. The cave is getting more narrow, but also taller at the same time. There's no more branching paths. There's no more pools of blood. Which, again, you found all of the heads of all the bodies you've seen. Because when I say it was a pile, it was like it was kind of horrible. I'm not gonna lie. But you still don't see the bodies, which is concerning. But as you guys move forward, this will be the last suspenseful pause. If anyone has to go to the bathroom or get water or do whatever the fuck they want to do it now.
Welcome back.
Finally.
This
Right now,
isn't the
it's
map.
covered in blood.
Why isn't the
Ooh.
actual thing there? That frightens me. That is the Titan.
Why is it
map.
water? Oh.
It's not!
Hey, that okay.
Oh.
That looks like a place I can listen to some lo-fi beats to beat dungeons to and dragons. I meant that backwards, other way around. Beat dragons and.
Can I
You wanna
get
take a
like a
second
box?
Can I get a box?
Can I get a box
Guys,
that's
we
like
gotta-
15-foot cube?
We gotta use the
Yes.
box. We have to sneak in with the box. This is our moment.
Oh my god.
Everyone
box right here,
inform
Mickey!
you that is wrong game.
Mickey!
What?
Mickey, there's a box right here, Mickey!
I can't see your head! I can't
Oh
see
yeah,
your head!
I conveniently
you.
already had one out. That's very strange. I don't know what I was using that for. Cube.
Oh,
It's probably not gonna it's probably not gonna do anything, but like I will be throwing something in there for you guys to hide behind.
An atomic bomb.
No.
As everyone is like walking down the cavern, Camelus, like for the first time since you guys have been in that room, Camelus walks next to Xander and holds his hand. And he squeezes it very tightly.
Bender squeezes back.
And he kind of like murmurs under his breath, trying to keep it like to Xander, and he goes, "I'm scared."
Don't be scared. We're gonna take this thing down in less than a minute, and then we're gonna go home for sandwiches.
And Camus like looks to him like very genuinely, and he's like, I've seen what it does to people, and I'm scared.
Well, then I suggest you don't get hit by the acid. And he kind of gives him a cocksure grin, and kind of noticing, like, you know, his usual playful banter isn't really helping. He gets a more serious expression and just says, "Camillus, we're gonna win this. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna win this because we have to. We have no choice."
I like to imagine the noise that Joey made was canon too. Like Jay tripped over something while you were talking about this.
Made that noise because I didn't expect to be jump scared, so my mic isn't fucking muted, and then I just saw the fucking board come close to my face and everything went flying. I was like, oh fuck.
But Camillus nods and he says, I've just seen things that you all haven't.
You want to sit this one out?
Camillus draws his sword with his free hand and he says, "No."
Yep.
Oh boy.
Camillus would also have an acid-resistant potion because I didn't take mine, so he can have mine.
Yeah, you know what? I'm also just gonna real quick. I'm gonna put a death ward on Camillus, and I'm going to twin spell it and put it on Vivian as well.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I'm never gonna die.
Have we stepped in this room yet?
I don't think so.
No, not yet.
Because as soon as we step in, I want to cast Silent Image to create a box.
You're doing the thing. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
No, but you guys hear a whispering, like a chanting, that is very ominous. You hear multiple voices up ahead, and you hear one of them is like louder than the others, doing a very like loud chant, and it's getting louder and louder, and I am real quickly. So that's a thing.
These little fucking shits.
Why is this guy so much littler than these ones?
He's a small man. He's just a little fella. He's a little guy.
He's a little guy. And then I also have to adjust.
You're telling me that not only do we have to kill a dragon, but we have to kill its little punies with it? That's crazy.
The Baroguro brothers will handle them, don't worry. Yeah. You better roll a 20, Vivian.
Are we rolling for initiative yet?
Not quite. Okay. So, at some point near the cavern, you see that there is this giant, it almost looks like a pane of like blue glass that blocks the rest of your path, and you can hear the voices from the other side. The glass almost ripples like water, and it is completely like you cannot see through it. And there's like several symbols that are barely visible, kind of rippling along the surface, depending on what angle you look at it. And you hear the chanting on the other side.
Yeah, Johnny will Mage Hand brush the amulet.
Yeah, the powder falls over the item falls over the ripple, and it literally starts to melt away, dripping acid all over the floor. There's like a perfect line of just corroded ground right in front of you. And on the other side, revealed to all of you, is this large room, a whole cavern that goes up about 80 feet. And you see that there are cracks in the ground that are covered in like this sort of like sickening teal light. There are spires in the middle of the room that come out of the ground like talons, but they are clearly made out of stone. There are pillars throughout the room, some of them broken, some of them not. Some of them are barely standing, and there is a large sigil in the middle of the room that, like, looking at it head on, it's almost hard to see how big it is as it goes over this room. And tied to the these like spikes of rock are individuals. All of them vary in appearance. They look very different from one another. They are covered. They have no blindfolds on. They are sitting on their knees, and their heads are tilted up with their eyes glowing the same sort of color as everything else in this room. They have gashes across their throats that are not lethal gashes. Like, it's like you can tell that the wounds are not deep enough to be like, this is going to kill them. But they are bleeding a lot. And they are all like looking up and chanting with another individual who is on the other side of the room. She stands at almost 7 feet tall. She is very muscular, and she has tattoos on her body that are similar to the Skinari, but they are different. Like, they're in the same style, but for one, they are not purple. Like, typically the Skinaris are some sort of shade of blue or purple. Hers are like a dark, like jade color. And she has long red hair that is partially pulled back. She has a dark jade like line across her eyes, like some type of war paint. She looks like she's in like armor that looks like half of the aesthetic that you would think of for like a barbarian with like the fur and the like cufflinks and stuff like that, but then the other half of it is like part plate. Like she's wearing half plate that has like decorative adornments of like fur and stuff like that. And she currently she is wielding a great axe. Well, she's not wielding it actually. It's floating next to her, and she has her hands raised up partially in the air as she is chanting. You guys do remember hearing something about how the dragon had a like close servant that was like a very, very scary warrior.
Greetings, vile evil. You have been so kind in advancing the demise of the Skinari. To what pleasure do we owe?
You see her stop chanting, but the individuals around her continue to do so. And she says, "Our little pretenders, so nice to finally meet you. I wanted to give you front row seats as you witnessed our ritual firsthand. Beautiful, isn't it?"
What ritual do you speak of?
The extraction. Yeah, I will admit it was a little annoying finding another adequate seer of Sen, but we make do. Oh, by the way, she is casting thaumaturgy to make her voice, like, louder.
Oh, Johnny just got some
fucking show
lungs
off.
Do we see like a captive seer, or is he dead?
Oh no!
Or do we
So
see,
all
like,
of
any...
all of these pawns, like the people that are chained to these rocks, are the aforementioned seers.
Understood.
And...
Would be quite terrible if someone were to interrupt the extraction.
You're right. It would be terrible for them.
Your ritual will fail, and you shall not leave this room. Your dream shall be processed into shit and removed from this world.
And she grabs her axe, like she holds out her hand and like puts her hand on like the pole of it, and you can see that her like tattoos glow once she puts her hand on the weapon. And she says, she actually points her axe specifically at Emiko and says, "I'm gonna enjoy pinning your ears to my wall." And I would like everyone to, if you haven't already, roll initiative.
Please, Lord. Not bad.
Can I get off that silent image before combat?
Silent image?
Yeah.
Yeah, so long as you are not, since you're not doing the spell or anything like that, the silver spell.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just making this box right here, so if anyone wants to hide behind it for any reason. Actually...
Oh shit, I accidentally clicked out of my adventure. Can you put it back, please?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40,
I'm gonna
45, 50,
add
55,
Camelus to this combat.
I'm gonna put it here. So if anyone needs random cover, if she doesn't have true sight.
Okay.
Also,
This bitch don't know about Pangea.
Can I use thaumaturgy back and be like, "Hey, I like to see you try." As like she spins her fucking scythe.
Excellent.
You're not the only
Vivian
one with
uses
thaumaturgy,
thaumaturgy
bitch.
Yeah, there it is. 2 out of 3, baby. We in the black.
Okay, Johnny with a 22.
Johnny did not get a 22. Johnny got a
31.
31.
Johnny got a 31.
Oh, there we go. I was just reading the. By some miracle, the boss is going first with a 32 for
Damn.
initiative. You see her slice her axe through the air, and ow, fuck. She is going to cast Ice Storm right there.
Damn.
D8 to your saves.
Yep, and they must.
And then-
Everyone in that cylinder must make a Dexterity saving throw.
Xander and Camillus get a +3. Am I in that?
Is Ice Storm the
No.
one that makes you make concentration checks?
Have a hail of rock hard. It's instantaneous. A hail of rock hard ice. 40 foot. Doesn't say anything about that.
I think you're thinking of Sleet Storm.
Yeah, I think you're thinking.
What's that to say, visit?
Dexterity saving throw.
What's the DC?
Yeah, you're looking to meet a DC 19.
Ability. Make it.
Bro, why do I have no D8s out right now? Everything is D10s and D20s. Oh, playing vampire has ruined me. It's so fun though. No, it's just all my D8s are at the bottom of this fucking tin. I might need to start, like, getting my spellbook bag of dice out and actually just having access to all of my dice instead of, like, a few sets.
While they're rolling dex saves, does it look like the spell that she was casting, like, for the sacrifice is actively going, or does it seem like it stopped for the moment?
The ritual is still going.
Okay, cool. Got it.
It seems that it started, and, like, she doesn't need to keep participating for it to keep going.
Got it.
Because the seers, when she did not stop chanting.
Okay.
What is the thing? Oh, fuck. Okay, that, and then I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet. Yeah. I see. Let me go look at those deck saves. Vivian got a 23. Xander got a 29. And then, Johnny, did you get a 21?
I made it, yeah.
Okay.
Made the DC.
I just have to do
Yep.
Camillus's real quick. Camillus is not affected by Silver Starlight because it only has 6 targets. But he does have a +3 from Jay. Camillus succeeds. Sweet. You guys are going to take 8 bludgeoning damage and 10 cold damage from the successful save. And it is a 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder. And yeah, bonk. I think that'll be the end of her turn. Johnny, it is your turn.
Hey. Yeah. Johnny is going to move. I'm 90 feet away from her. Me and my skeletons, who are flanking me, they'd be just out of range of the ice storm, if you'll so grant me that grace. We'll hit them, Cheddar. I need my skeletons. Yeah, so we're going to... Man, they're so beautiful. Yeah, we are all going to move... is there any way I can move sort of tangential to her, so we're all within 60 feet, but, like, not, like, running at her? But, yeah, we need to move 30 feet up, all of us.
Alright, and the area you're in is in difficult terrain, so 10, 15...
That's alright. The skeletons can move up. I'll stay behind.
You want the skeletons to move up?
Yep, skeletons will move up 30, so they're within 60 of her.
And do you want to stay here, or just, like, move, like, to the side, or...
Yeah, I'll move to this side. I'll move, to the side just to get out of it, and then... I'll move diagonally upward, so I'm not at a perpendicular to the skeletons.
Right here, good?
No, move me, so I'm to the left of the skeletons from your view. Yeah, but, like, one to the right, so I'm not, I don't want to, like, line up for a lightning bolt. There we go. Perfect. Thank you.
Cool.
Then the Barogura brothers, Theron and Thorab, are going to bust out. They would have been
I gotta go grab them too.
just in front of the party. Yeah, and they're going to run 40 feet toward her. I imagine they have a bit of distance. They probably have like 10 feet of distance between them. Yeah, they would have been in front of. Yeah, they'll run 40 feet forth. And then one is going to cast Entangle, and the other is going to cast Phantasmal Force on her. Please have her make me a DC 13 Dex save. And... No, Strength save, sorry. Strength save and Intelligence saving throw, please.
Alright. The strength save is going to be a 27. The intelligence save is going to be an 18.
Yep, both succeed. It's alright, they did their best. And then we're going to... Well, there we go. Yeah, and then Magic Stones coming out from the Skelly Bellies. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does
Does
not
a
hit.
26 hit?
A 26 will hit.
Okay, 11 bludgeoning damage, and I'm going to throw a Chill Touch at her. Does an 18 hit?
An 18 does not hit.
Okay, DC 13 Dex save, please.
Alrighty.
Oh, no, sorry, it's a Strength save. What am I thinking?
Uh, 26.
26, understood. And then she's going to take a Magic Missile's worth of damage from Philip, which I will give you... Actually... No, actually, we're going to... Yeah, Magic Missile's worth of damage from Philip. I'll give you that in a moment. I end my turn.
When
7 damage from Magic Missile.
Alright, damage is noted. Anything else for your turn?
That will be all.
At the end of your turn as a legendary action, she's going to teleport 40 feet. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40 this way. Bonk. Then it's going to be Xander's turn.
I'm on my Griffin. I rolled for which is actually a Seeker, or whatever, or a Soul Guardian, excuse me. But don't worry about it.
Here, I got you.
We're gonna be here. But I'm gonna be 30 feet off the ground. I'm gonna hit her with a 5th level magic missile.
Holy fuck.
And that's going to be 98 points of damage.
Oh my god.
She is going to use her reaction and cast shield. 'Cause that's scary.
Cool, I'm going to use my reaction and counterspell.
And what was the
Absolutely
damage
not. 98 damage.
Damage is noted.
Very nice.
I end my turn.
Alrighty, Lysel, it's your turn.
Alrighty then. Let me do some quick number math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, I can make it to her. So Lysel and Aspen are going to do a cheap little run over. Aspen's in a dash. Going to go around the magic circle. Alrighty. Bonus action. No, we're going to do the thing with her bonus action. We're going to make her attacks against her first attack. We are going to be using Great Weapon Master for these attacks. We're going to use a soul point to bump up that roll. I don't know if that's a hit, though. Even so. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does not hit.
Okay, well, make another attack. Or second attack. Rolled even lower. I'm gonna miss both of my attacks, which means I can't actually hit her with the Reaper's Mark. So Aspen is gonna attack. Times that. Does a 21 hit?
21 will also miss.
Alright, both Aspen and Lysol missed both of their attacks. Bonus action. We're gonna go ahead and drop a spiritual weapon right next to her and make an attack with it.
You already had that out. Bonk.
I'm gonna mess with that too.
Fuck!
Yeah, so we have a spiritual weapon that's one of the katanas that are just chilling next to her, and unfortunately that's all we can do.
That's so disgusting. What the hell? There's chunks in my drink.
Sorry, that was me.
You know,
Ew.
because of the color of the chunks, I really don't want to think about that. Anyway.
I have advantage on my attacks against her. Hold on a second. That first attack will actually be a 23 to hit.
Her AC is exactly 23.
And then the second attack became a crit with advantage because of mounted combatant. I was like, hold on a second, I'm missing something in the formula. Alright, so we are going to Reaper's Mark her, and we're going to empower the mark.
Which means you get another attack. Hey!
Alright, first attack is going to be 16, 19, 20, 26. The first attack is going to be for 26 points of damage, and I need her to make a strength saving throw.
27.
That'll succeed. And then the crit is going to do 8. Okay. 12. I need a D8 for soul point. 18. 36, 46, 52. The crit does 52 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
Damage is noted.
And then my third attack, because of the empowered mark, I'm going to add a soul point to buff that damage up. Well, not the damage, but the roll. It's not going to be enough to hit.
Alrighty.
That'll be all for my turn, now that I remembered how mounted combatant works.
She is going to use her reactive trait to attack you in return.
Oh!
That's going to be a 29 to hit.
29 will hit.
Okay, and then I'm gonna... Don't forget the thing. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
I also get temporary hit points for having dealt damage, and I'll make that con save in just a moment. So it's going to be 20 points of temporary hit points, and then a Constitution saving throw with a D8 added on. Ooh, that's not a very good roll. 8, 14. Yeah, that's going to be a 14 for my con save.
That is going to fail. I will tell you what it does in a second. After. Okay. What did I get on that? You are going to take 18 points of slashing damage and 3 points of psychic.
So a total of 21 points of damage. One of that gets through to my health, and then I will attack her back.
Just keep going until you do this.
Real quick. The effect of the failed Constitution saving throw is until the end of your next turn you are stunned.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I have no reactions. Literally.
And that is the end of her reaction to your turn. Vivian, it is your turn.
Okay. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Good enough right here. This is not quite aligned with myself and Johnny. So it'll work out. So she tried to shield once and got counterspelled, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
But then she just reacted again, so who knows what the fuck that means. Hey, do we know what happens if we kill one of these seers?
So they're going to find out.
Yeah, you have no clue what happens. I mean, you haven't heard much about the ritual, but you also do know that they are not here willingly.
Sure. I mean, hey, life's tough.
I know. I was just saying it as a reminder.
Yep.
Killing them is on the table. I have Gentle Repose prepped, and, like...
Yeah. We have diamonds, we have Revivify, we have stuff.
Yeah.
I think Viv's gonna hold off for now. She doesn't wanna... There's a possibility it makes shit worse, so she's gonna hold off for now. Well, either way, assuming that she has already used her shield once, I am gonna try another magic missile. At 4th level, dealing 78 points of damage.
Damage is noted.
And then we're gonna bonus action do nothing. So
Don't forget your extra D8 plus 3 damage because of Reaper's Mark Empowered.
Oh! Is that only on attacks, though?
Not sure. I can look it up.
If it's only on attacks...
No, it's on your first source of damage.
Okay, so I only get one, not on all the darts. Got it. A D8 plus how much?
3.
3. Add an extra 8.
8 extra is noted. Let me...
And that'll be all.
Okay. She's going to, at the end of your turn, use her remaining legendary actions for this round to break her summoning crystal. But she can only do this once per combat. Basically, you see her take out this, like, weird purple crystal that's kind of like, it looks like a soapstone, and she literally, when she takes it out, it sounds like there's, like, yelling on the inside of it, and then she crushes it in her hand, and a bunch of, they're not dead or anything, they are very much alive, but a bunch of, like, Skinari with their eyes fucking glazed over, like, appear on the battlefield within a certain range of her. And then she, like, throws the discarded pieces of the crystal on the ground. You can continue with your turn, Emiko. I'm so sorry. I just realized I didn't, like, say anything out loud of what she did.
That's good. So question: if I hold, my turn to move with Jay on his horse, I can't do my bonus actions, can I?
No, so it's like I'm pretty sure you can only hold your action, and that would just be like your action for a thing.
Does 5e have a delay?
No.
No.
No? Oh fuck, why not? Whatever. Okay.
Can I use my bonus actions and then hold my action?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing saying that you can't like use the other stuff on your turn and then specifically hold your action. It's just if you can't like hold your entire turn. You have to like it's just an action.
I don't know if I can actually. Well, if it doesn't matter because if I go here and then if Jay like closes distance, I can like run up my next turn. So, actually, I'm just gonna use. Yeah, I'm gonna. Fuck. Because he's not gonna be able to like grab me as he runs by. That will take a turn. I don't want to waste my turn though. I rolled so low. Okay, I'm gonna run up to this guy that's chained to the wall.
I will totally grab you on the way if that is what you want to do.
If you can?
I totally can. You are tiny, I am strong.
I'm gonna. So what? How do these chains look?
So basically, the seers are on their knees, and then their arms are pulled behind them, and then chained to these like rocky like spires coming out of the ground, and they also have like a chain, a manacle thing like around their neck that is also chained back, so that way they stay in the like upright position looking upwards.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to try to fuck with these chains.
You want to karate chop the chains?
Yeah, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to spend a key point to flurry of blow these things. Does an 18 hit?
An 18 will hit the chains, yes.
Okay, so gonna add necrotic damage to that one, and then a 21 will also hit. Do I have to separate any damage?
No, they're chains.
Okay. Okay, it's going to be a total of 63 damage.
Yeah, so you like fucking bring your like fucking scythes down over the fucking chains in like a cross motion, breaking through both the ones that are around this individual's neck and around like their hands. And the individual kind of like slumps forward a little bit. And they're like still chanting. However, you do notice that like the chanting starts to slow a little bit. Like before when they were doing it kind of like confidently, confidently is the best word, like uninterrupted, like now they're like you know, like they're like slurring their words.
And you can't like shove as a bonus action, can you, unless you have a feat?
Nope.
Probably so, no.
That will be it, and I'll hold my action for when I get close enough to the big baddie bitch. Where the fuck is she?
Big baddie
It doesn't matter.
bitch. Alrighty. Oh shit, I didn't mean to fucking do that. I accidentally just, in my tracker, just dealt a shit ton of damage to Emiko on accident because I misclicked a button.
I'm dead.
I'm dead. Nothing even happened. Okay. Jay, it is your turn.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. When I get to this square, can I grab under one of Emiko's arms or something like that and then throw her up onto the back of the Phantom Steed?
Yeah. You fucking yank the chain of her scythe and just pull her up.
Whatever works. And then just select both. So it's 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Bam! Ready to action triggers. The fucking spiritual weapon on the ground. Who leaves this shit just lying on the floor?
Probably a Stone Reaper or something. I don't know.
Held action attacks. 16, 20, or you said a 19 wouldn't hit, right?
Her AC is 23.
Okay, so I'm going to use two key points to boost it to 23. And then I'm going to spend another key point to hit again for a natural 20. Separate any damage. I do acid, radiant, and that's it.
No.
Okay. For a total of 92 damage.
Yippee! 92 damage is noted.
And a total of 5 key points spent that turn.
She is going to return an attack.
Did you add an extra D8 plus 3?
Oh, no, I didn't. An extra...
Did you make an extra attack against her because of War Reaper Empowered?
No.
Oh yeah, do that real quick.
Okay. I wouldn't hit, I got a 17, and you said an extra D8 plus 3?
Yes.
10, another 10 damage.
Alright. 10 damage. Emiko, what is your passive perception?
15.
As you're attacking her, you notice that when the blood drips down her face, that there is a light, like, smoke coming off of it.
Oh.
Anyway, she's gonna attack you in return.
Bring it.
What's your AC, Emiko?
24.
That is unfortunately going to miss with an 18.
Bitch.
So that's the end of that. Go ahead with your turn, Jay.
What are we counting me picking up Emiko as? Object interaction because she's tiny.
Yeah.
See, I was trying to avoid objectifying her, but if that's what we're going with.
Hey, you know, you literally, like, I don't know, picking up Emiko is the equivalent of, like, slinging a duffel bag over your shoulder.
The motion was not too dissimilar either in my brain.
Like, literally.
Okay, cool. So I still have, like, a full last turn. I think I still have my orbs up.
Yeah, you had them up.
That's just once per week. Yeah, I'm keeping those shits up. Okay.
Yeah, they last until the health pools are gone, so.
Well, Jay has no fucking idea what that smoke means coming off of her body because he didn't see it. So he's gonna pull out Nebula and start. Actually. Nah, I'm gonna smack her with a sensor.
Bonk.
They're both one-handed. That's going to be 30 points of damage across 2 hits with the 23 and a 25. And I need her to make me a Constitution saving throw DC 18, which I imagine she'll probably save.
Did you add the D8 plus 3? Did you make an extra attack?
I made 2 attacks.
Yeah, but she's Reaper's
have-
marked. War Reaper, extra. You get an extra attack.
I get a third one?
Yep.
Oh.
Yes.
From Reaper's
Oh my
mark.
god, Joe.
So that's going to be 47 plus, hold on a second, because I just realized I have to add 2d8 radiant damage to all of this.
Oh my god.
So 30, 47, 59, 66, plus 8 is 74.
Bonk.
That's going to be 74 points of damage. On top of 10 points of fire damage.
Thank you. She also got a 24 on the con save.
Womp womp. That's okay.
Her saves are stealing my good rolls.
Better than her attacks. I think I'm gonna reserve my bonus action. That's the end of my turn.
Alright. It is now Camelus's turn. He's gonna cast Scorching Ray. With the extra beams.
Don't forget the D8 plus 3.
Yup. God damn it, Camulus. Get it together. First attack's a natural 1. Second attack will miss. Thank God. Third attack will hit. Fourth attack will hit. So, 8, 9, 13, 16. Okay. You see some of the beams, she kind of like adjusts like the angle of like her shoulders and they just glance over her, kind of dispersing away from her. But then like from doing that, 2 of them nail her directly in the fucking shoulder. And yeah, that is it for Camelus's turn. We have some mages. Mage number 2 is going to cast Lacerating Wave.
Of course, Jack from HR is going to hit us with lacerating waves.
I think I'm gonna send 3 at Lysel and then 1 for Jay and Emiko, respectively. Since Lysel is stunned until the end of their next turn, I believe these all have advantage.
That is correct.
First streak. Natural 20.
Holy fuck.
Second streak. What's your AC, Lysel? Oh no, they're dead.
We'll never know.
Just roll, and then we can, whenever
Sorry,
Dakota's back.
unless Shield of Faith went down, can be being stunned by AC is 22.
Shield of Faith did go down from you being stunned. You can't concentrate if you get stunned.
So the first streak is going to be 24 points of damage.
Okay.
The
Any of that necrotic?
it is magical slashing.
Okay.
And all of this is just slashing. The second streak is 14 damage.
Okay.
And then the third streak is nowhere near as impressive, is going to be 4 damage.
Lifestyle's bloodied.
And then doing the attacks at Emiko. That'll miss with a natural 3. And then at Jay. Oh, that's sad. We'll also miss Jay. Wait, what's your AC, Jay? I don't think a 20 hits you, right? There's no way.
No, my AC is like a bajillion. By that I mean 25.
Thank you. So then the other 2 lacerating wave beams miss. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. That's going to be the end of that one's turn. It is Brute number 3's turn. Let me read something about this, because that does affect them. Two attacks against Emiko. Does a 24 hit?
That's my AC.
Alright, so the first attack will hit, the second attack will miss with a 20.
What are these attacks?
They are from the Brute. He is attacking you with a greatsword. Sword. Okay. Where is it? Oh, I found it.
If they do psychic, I am resistant to psychic. Cool.
Thank you. The Brutes are a little different. If I had a bunch of swordsmen here, they would not be so. That's going to be 6 points of slashing, and then 12 points of force.
Okay.
That's 18 points total.
Yep, and then the second attack missed.
Wait, so would that be reduced?
We both take 9.
Yep.
Okay.
Forgot about that.
One is gonna peek out from here. Can they do it? They don't know that. Oh, that'd be kind of a waste, though. No, it wouldn't be. Fuck it. Jay and Emiko, make me dex saves.
We get a D8 and then a 3, right?
Yep.
Here's my D8. Just here. A 33 for dex save.
Alright, and what did Jay get?
18.
Okay. You both will succeed, so Emiko, you don't take anything. Jay, you take 15 points of lightning damage.
Cut in half from the resistance, and then going straight to the orbs.
Did I need to save?
No.
How much damage did you say it was? 17? 12?
It was 15.
That was... Dude, range. Okay.
Like in the exact middle.
Like literally, I did the low end and the high end of the range that would be the mean for that number. Yeah.
What the fuck? Like in a way, you were right. I guess you said the equation to get it. I don't know why you would do that. I speak only in mathematical equations. Yeah, as this motherfucker peeks out from behind the rock and fucking zap, and then just.
performing hundreds of calculations a second, and only half of them are wrong.
Eugene Fitzpervert! I didn't read the name. Ah, that got me. That got my ass. Okay, that was really funny. That was really funny. Jay, you are getting 2 attacks. First attack will miss. Second attack is a 27.
Yep.
Okay. Hiya! You have this whole giant dice container and you still end up being caught, brother. Thank you. Jesus. Stupid. Stupid. Okay. Sometimes I like to yell out stupid. Alright, so you are going to take 11 points of slashing damage and then 10 points of force. And then he missed that one. It is now the final mage's turn. Oh my god, I'm trying to do this as quickly as possible. Both Xander and Vivian are in the air, right? Like they're off the ground?
Yeah.
I'm 30 feet up.
Okay. I need Johnny and his entourage to make me dex saves.
Oh no.
Okay. Against what?
Fireball.
Alright, I don't think the entourage can survive that, but... Johnny, need to roll a d8. What's the DC?
The DC is 18.
Alright, I'm gonna use my dream stuff. Please, Lord. Fuck, I fell. Actually, yeah, that's worth the lucky rabbit's foot. Please, Lord. Okay, yeah, no. No, I fell. Thoroughly.
Alrighty. That is going to be 30 points of fire damage.
Understood. I have my reaction. I'll absorb elements that.
Slurp. You slurp up the fire like a reverse, like, fire dancer dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, and then move 5 feet forward, I believe. I think they move 10 feet, so 15, 20, 5, 30. And then it is the final brute's turn. There's fucked up demons over there. This guy's gonna go bully a fox girl. Attempt to, at least. She's very, strong. 2 attacks at Emiko. First one... The second one definitely misses. I saw that out of the corner of my eye. Ew. The first one is a 27 to hit?
Yep.
Right. Yeah. You take 13 points of slashing and 14 points of force.
So it's 27, so... Is it 14 or 13?
14.
For half. Okay.
So for half, it would round down. Alrighty, so at the end of the first round of combat, we will end session there.